Welcome to the Widescreen Week in Review for the third week of May 2016. This week's Widescreen Week in Review is sponsored by our very own WSGF Ultimate Monitor Stand. It's the only monitor stand on the market designed to grow with you in your gaming rig. It supports 3x1 landscape, 1+3 landscape with up to 27-inch panels, and it also supports 5x1 portrait with up to 25-inch panels. For more information, visit wsgf.org/stands. First up, we're going to start with an article I did on some APU benchmarking. I was able to compare 3 generations of APUs all the way back from the AMD 5800K through the 7870K. I tested a number of HTPC titles, games you might like to play in your living room by yourself or like me with your kids, things like Dirt Showdown, Sonic Generations, and Torchlight 2. And I tested some recent but not quite current AAA titles such as BioShock Infinite and Tomb Raider. And then finally, I tested the CPU side of the chip by comparing it to an AMD FX 9590 using a Radeon Fury X for the GPU. For these tests, I looked at The Witcher 3 and the Untitled Valley demo. For this week's new detailed reports, we start with Strider. It gets a gold for widescreen, and then multi-mon and ultra-wide are unsupported. It's anamorphic fixed to 16:9, so it produces letterboxing at 16:10 and pillar boxing at ultra-wide and multi-mon. It has very positive reviews on Steam and sells for $15. Ultra-wide and multi-mon users might want to wait for a sale given the lack of support. Next up is Resident Evil 4, the Ultimate HD Edition. It gets gold for widescreen with multi-mon and ultra-wide only getting limited support. Widescreen is an anamorphic 16:9, and you'll need flawless widescreen to get horizontal plus support in ultra-wide and multi-monitor. Additionally, you can use a cheat engine hack to make adjustments to the field of vision. It has very positive reviews on Steam, although recent reviews are only mostly positive. It runs $20 there, but you can often find it in a humble bundle. Here we have Dead Island Riptide. Gets gold support for widescreen and silver for ultra-wide and multi-mon. Has horizontal plus support in all 3 configurations, but the menu and HUD are stretched and zoomed in both ultra-wide and multi-mon. We have downloadable patches for both these configurations to save you from manually editing the HUD and menu files yourself. There's also a patch on the WSGF to allow for an adjustable FOV. It was recently released as a definitive edition on Steam, which includes all the previous DLC for $20 and has mostly positive reviews. If you haven't picked up the title yet, now would seem to be a good time. For updated DRs this week, we start with Painkiller, Hell and Damnation. We have updated the silver support for 21:9, along with solutions on how to correct issues with the menus and cutscenes in 21:9. To make this easier, there are downloadable patches on the WSGF. It's available for $20 on Steam or $30 in a collector's edition with all the DLC. There is a demo available, so you can see if it's worth your time to fix. Here we have Resident Evil 5. Widescreen support is adjusted down to silver. We discovered that only the retail release is natively horizontal plus. The Steam version needs a fix, which is available for download on the WSGF. Runs $20 on Steam and has very positive reviews, but like Resident Evil 4, it can often be found in a humble bundle. Here we have Remember Me. This updated entry has new information and pics. Widescreen and ultra-wide get a silver certification, while multi-monitor only has limited support. The game is natively vert minus, but this can be corrected with the simple I&I edit. Menus and HUD in the multi-mon are highly vert minus and need correcting with a patch from the widescreen fixer. It's available on Steam for $30 with mostly positive reviews. There's no demo, so you may have to take your chances here or see if it shows up for sale at some time. And finally, we have Devil May Cry 4, the special edition. This is an updated report confirming no support for ultra-wide or multi-mon with the special edition. Max res is still 1440p with a 16:9 aspect ratio. The special edition is an update of the original DMC4 that has some new playable characters, new costumes, and some improved graphics. The game sells for $5 more than the original DMC4 release. So if you're a fan of action hack and slash and haven't picked it up yet, this would be the version to get.